Hey guys! So today what I wanted to talk to you about is about being open, and that's in two senses today, I think. The first sense is about people and remembering that there are always different ways of manifesting different traits, I guess. So there's many ways of being clever, and not just the traditional academic sense. Because I feel like sometimes when you meet someone who doesn't necessarily speak with correct grammar, or struggles with things that you might find easy, it's very easy to, without even realizing, put them in a box. And I think we should be really wary of that, because there are so many different ways people can give the world value and share something, even if it's just by being kind and just being alive. We should never discount people. I think the second thing it's really nice to remember is the fact that when you're open to the good sides, it's always nice to bear in mind that people are human and complex, and the fact that although they may not show you their bad side, it doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't exist, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they'll open up to you about it either. But it's always nice to remember that people have got to where they are, through a whole course of different paths. And that sometimes blows my mind sometimes, especially when I'm surrounded by lots of people I don't know, because I'm struck by the complexity that I'm not aware of. So yeah, in general, just being open to the complexity that is other people, but also remembering that people change so much, they're constantly living the next day of their journey, and the fact that the person you might have known years ago isn't quite the same person that you know now, and they've been through quite a lot more, and they might have gotten better, they might have gotten worse, but just being open to the possibilities is just quite amazing, I think. I think the last thing I wanted to talk about was being open to new experiences on a daily basis, and the way I think of this is like small things, like the apple I'm eating today isn't the apple I ate yesterday, and therefore they're going to be different, and therefore I can't sit there and expect it to taste sweet if it's not the same apple I tasted yesterday. So you can always have a new experience by remembering that your experience is literally different every single time. So my question for you today is, in what way do you like to keep yourself open on a daily basis? So do you remember to do the small things? Do you find happiness in just appreciating the small things? Or what other ways do you keep yourself open? Because I know I definitely don't remember to keep open about the little things all the time, but there are definitely different ways of appreciating every day. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're all having a wonderful time doing what you're doing, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye! And for those of you who are wondering, my personal verdict on the donuts is the fact that I think I definitely prefer the jam ones, but the chocolate ones weren't bad. They weren't bad at all. Although, I think I'd probably prefer them over custard. I just find custard a bit cold and clammy a bit. Cold and clammy.